Hi everyone, my name is Arav Tiwari and I'm studying design and technology at Parsons School of Design in New York. And this has honestly been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life so far. One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how is the teaching style? Is it different from back home or is it the same? Honestly, I think it totally depends on the school you go to. Because, at least here at Parsons, yes, we have a very unique style of teaching and I love it. We definitely don't go through memorization following a specific path style of teaching. Instead, we're given a project and we have to research and conceptualize and find our own way of solving this problem and then build this project the way we want it to, and this is for every class, which I love, and this really encourages you to think uniquely as a designer, and it's so important in terms of design and technology. That being said, I don't think it's unique to just the US. I think this can happen anywhere. For example, the school I went to, my high school, in Goa, had a very similar style of teaching. We followed something called the self-organized learning environment, which encouraged us to research and approach textbook cases with our own methods of research. This was very similar to the college way of doing things, where it's not a teacher spoon-feeding you the information from a textbook for you to then memorize and regurgitate into an exam, which I think can definitely happen in some schools in India at the same time. I think there's a lot of schools that do follow a more rote learning approach. So I think it really depends on the schools you choose, whether it's in the US or in India. I think you can have both opportunities. When I joined Parsons, I got in on a merit scholarship. This was based on my portfolio application. So if you plan on going to a design school, your portfolio is really important. My advice for it is, don't just show your work, show how you got there. Show the way you think as an individual, because what they're looking for isn't just your work. They're looking for you as a designer. They're looking for the way you approach problems. So you should be really genuine and be open about the way you approach these if you do plan on going to design school. And yeah, in terms of being in New York, my first week in New York, that was a crazy experience in a good way. We had a lot of fun. I met a lot of amazing people, had a lot of really fun experiences. Also had some really strange experiences. I think there's no way you can enter a new world, a new country without living life on max settings. Because there's so much new that's happening, right? So you will run into some strange experiences, and that's okay. I think that's all part of your international journey. So you should really embrace those, because after a while that does die down, and you will get bored, you will get homesick. And for me, tackling homesickness, I just go to parks. I go out and try and find nature. This can be difficult in New York because it is a concrete jungle, and I'm from Goa, which has got a lot of nature in general. So sometimes stepping out into a park can really help reconnect with nature. And in terms of missing family, you might run into that a lot. It depends person to person. One thing that I found that I'm really grateful for is technology, and we really take this for granted until you're separated, and then you realize that, wait, I have my family in my pocket all the time. I can just message them. So I would encourage you to really use that to your advantage. You can contact your friends, your family at any time, no matter where in the world you are. Think of it as there really is no difference between you being in a different city in India versus you being in a whole other continent. If you can contact someone in the same amount of time through the internet, it's just a psychological distance at that point, because everyone's always connected in today's age, which I'm really grateful for. And yeah, I think being in New York in general has been beautiful because it's such a vibrant city. I think that's a really important part. It's like no matter where you choose to go, try and find a place that feels alive. New York, everywhere I look around, there's like beautiful like works of art, people doing amazing things. There's so many opportunities to learn and grow. For example, in 2023, I took part in a competition. It was the LG Wonderbox Showcase, and I won the contest. It was an animation competition, and as a result, they took my animation and they put it on Times Square for over a year. And that's just an example of like how many beautiful opportunities there are to learn when you're surrounded by so much talent and so much energy. So wherever you choose to go, try and find a place that's energetic and full of people that are doing crazy stuff, because that'll really help you grow as an individual. And yeah, I mean, as an international student, it can be scary. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it can be really scary to be so far away from your family. But you know, I would say take that leap if you can, because you will grow so much. And if I had to give like advice to anyone that chooses to study abroad, I would say leave your comfort zone, because if you've made it far enough to go to another country, you can go further. You can leave your comfort zone even when you get there. Don't just stay around a friend circle that you're comfortable with because it reminds you of home. As important as it is to hold on to your culture, you should hold on to your culture. You should hold on to where you come from. But you should also embrace the fact that this is an international experience. You should diversify with like people from other countries. So yeah, be bold, leave your comfort zone, and you know, go learn from other people. Because once you do that, you're not just going to be learning from your professors. You'll be learning from like students from across the world, and it's not just academic learning you're here for. It's social learning. You'll learn new ways of thinking, new cultures, and new ways of doing things. And this can only be done if you really choose to let go and move on into the brave, big bad world. I think it's really worth it. And yeah, to anyone that's trying to do this, good luck, because it's gonna change you in amazing ways. It's gonna show you so much more about the world, show you so much more about yourself. And I think that's beautiful.